What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we're showing off a really fun deck today, which is Robot, which if you guys don't know, Robot used to run rampant all over the meta, right? It used to be one of the strongest cards, if not the strongest cards, probably the strongest card, right? And then it got nerfed into the ground, okay? So no longer do you get that area damage from Robot at 5 merges. Now you have to get to 10, okay? Which definitely makes it a little bit interesting. But we're going to be trying to show off how to use Robot with the now nerf, as well as coupling it with Clock of Power, which is another card that I get questions about all the time on kind of how to use it. Is it good? Is it worth it? Which hopefully we can answer some of those questions today. And typically, I don't actually start the match off the way that we're doing it right now. I usually, here we go. At least we got a couple of robots and we can do some stuff. Usually I try to combine out robots first and foremost, and then I kind of go after summoners. But we just found a bunch of summoners, so we're going to go after a bunch of summoners. And I do have to say, one of the keys to this deck is having Snowflake in there. You could probably have Trickster if you want to get a little bit more mana. Maybe you can get to 10 merges a little bit quicker. But with Snowflake, like you have been already seeing in this game, it's super crucial because they're getting around my board, they're getting really, really far, and then I just clear my board, and it basically just protects me through the first and even the second wave, so that I don't just lose right away. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships because we got a lot of cool perks that I know you guys will enjoy, including the ongoing raffle for you to win your very own Mallard mug, which if you can't see from all the orange that's all over the place in this video, that's the color of this season's Mallard mug. All you gotta be is a rare member, like I said. Orange hat, orange background, super, super bright. We just released the winner of last season, so shout out to my man Zach who won that. I'll be reaching out to you shortly if I haven't already when this video is posted. But let's see what we can do, okay? We haven't yet got to our 5th merge, so right there is our 5th merge, which is good. I'm just going to do this for right now. We've got a bunch of clocks. Let's just start combining out. Realistically, Clocks of Power are really useful for late game, but not super useful for early game. So I'm not really concerned with my Clocks of Power. I'm just going to kind of combine them out as I go. And if I can do them a little bit timely, that is good, but it's not the end of the world if I don't do that. So I'm just going to kind of combine them out right here. We've got a good option right here. We've got almost a full board of robots. I'm using my Snowflake as aggro as possible, as you can see. And I don't exactly know where we're at in terms of merge rank. 36 seconds. Let's try to get one more guy on our board. Let's combine that out. Combine that out. We can actually get to our 10th merge right there, which is awesome. And I'll get my robot up once. I'll get my Clock of Power up once. And I'm going to try and survive for the rest of this wave without using my Snowflake. Maybe I can use my Snowflake on Bedlam and ensure that I don't actually get switched. That would be really, really nice. But 10 seconds. Let's actually level up our robot one more time just to get that little extra boost of damage. And maybe we can even get one more unit on our board. It doesn't look like it. I don't know if we're going to get switched here or not. It's going to be close. Let's hit our Snowflake. 100. Come on, baby. Go, go, go. Okay, nope. We couldn't do it. Our board looks super weird. His board looks super weird. But let's try and take advantage of all the summoners that we have. We have a couple. Okay, let's just do this. We'll go here. We'll go here. We'll go here. Yikes. But not the end of the world. We can do that. We did get to 10 merges, right? Did we get to 10 merges? So we can copy a couple of these. There's 11. All right. So our board's not terrible. I'm actually going to level up my Clock of Power just to make it even more annoying for him because his board is all over the place right now. It's getting better. It is getting better. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot. He has Trickster. We have Snowflake. Let's just combine out right there. Let's hit our Snowflake right here. One of the nice things about this deck is we can actually get back to Snowflake pretty easily, pretty quickly, which is a really great feeling that you can use your hero early and often, right? That's what I really like about using Snowflake in this deck. If I'm using Gadget, you can maybe hit Gadget a good amount, but you're never really getting that benefit from hitting it consistently, right? You got to wait it out. But there's a good game. Hit him with a good game, and there's one in the books. Guys, you can see early game is all about trying to find your robots. Ooh, he had pretty low crit. All right, we're jumping into another game right here. Ooh, we are going up against a Shaman, but Shaman Blade Dancer is a little bit interesting. So let's see what we can do. What we're going to have to do in this game. Oh, and he's got Ivy in there. Ooh, I should have made a deck for Ivy because that's what the new hero is. We're just going to start, or not hero, but the mascot of this season, what I should say. But I think when we're playing against Shaman here, we have to just be very aware of what his board looks like. Keep using our Snowflake as much as I can. But when we fill our board, I'm not just going to combine out my robots willy-nilly. I'm going to wait for him to Shaman me, and then I'll use that as the timing for me to combine out. I think that's probably the best way, because I can pretty much clear this wave with only Snowflake. So that's what I'm going to be banking on here. And we're just going to be waiting on him. So a minute 15. Waiting for our Snowflake. Hanging out. Having some coffee. Seeing what this guy is doing. Let's just clear our board there. What do we got? Warlock next. Okay. Warlock's another one I can just kind of combine out. Should be okay. We're getting hit with Wi-Fi bars. Watch him Shaman as we get hit with Wi-Fi bars. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. Ooh, this is a long one. Oh, and it says he disconnected, and then he's back. I don't know how people disconnect and come back, but it is what it is. He wanted me to disconnect so he would win this game. We're not going to let him. All right, let's just do that. I can do this. I'm still just waiting on him. All right, there we go. 38 seconds. Snowflake. He doesn't have Trickster. He has Trainer instead. So I'm combining out a little bit here now. 25 seconds. I'm hoping we can get back to our Snowflake. It might be close. I think we'll be okay. But again, just like we're doing with his Shaman, we're going to combine out in the exact same way for when Warlock comes down. And just use that as our timing, and it shouldn't really affect us that much. But his deck is a little bit bizarre. But like I've said in the past, it doesn't really matter what he's running in his deck. It matters a lot about how we are merging and changing and doing all these different things. So let's just do that. Is absolutely fine. And now let's just try and get ourselves to that 5th merge. There it is. Beautiful. And our board's still pretty full. I think that's a pretty good recommendation, is to always try and have your board as full as possible. Obviously, you can run into some trouble if you're running up against Shaman. Obviously, you can run into some trouble if you're running up against Tribunal, you know, things like that. But if at all possible, try to keep your board pretty full. So we leveled up our robot right there. We're trying to get back to our full board. We're trying to get towards that 10th merge. I might even just do that for right now, just to see if that can take a little bit of the pressure off. While we try to get to our 10th merge. I don't even know what we're at exactly. Let's just eat this guy and we'll find out. Okay, we're at 8 actually. So I'll do this and I'll do that. And now we're at 10. I'll combine out here. That's not what you want. Let's get our robot up. Let's use our Snowflake. We got Gorgon next, so we want our board to be full. We're trying to speed things up here, but we are at our 10th merge. So that is very, very important. And we can continue to just fill our board, combine out summoners, but like I said before, as soon as you get to that 10th merge, breathe a sigh of relief, because the hard part is over, and hopefully it's smooth sailing towards the end of this game. But it's not always the case, but you hope. So 280, we got one more unit on our board. I'm actually just going to do a summoner here. We can use our Snowflake here, maybe a little bit early. I'll just combine out that. We can do this, and I'm kind of digging for another robot, but we're not going to find it. Gorgon should be A-okay. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And I'm going to try and level up my robot one more time. And then I'm actually going to start focusing on clocks of power because he's already having a little bit of an issue, right? So, oh my goodness, he's actually taking things out. Oh, let's just do that for right now. Let's do our snowflake. Come on, help taking out. 100 to go. He is going to take a hit here. We are not going to take a hit. It looked a little bit scary in the beginning, but Snowflake helped us out because Snowflake is the MVP. And there he is taking a hit. So, here he comes with a Shaman. That's okay. Oh, that's actually really good for us because now we can combine out a little bit. We've got Tribunal. I'm still going to level up my robot one more time because that's what I said. I don't want to be a liar. So let's level him up. I'm actually going to do my Clock of Power next. Wait for a mini-boss, but we can do... I don't think we're going to have to do much. Let's just do that because that's really going to bother him. Notice that I copied a rank 3 Snowflake, Clock of Power, and then merged it out with a Mime. The higher ranking Clock of Power, the higher mana level the Clock of Power is, the more effect that it does. He's hitting me with the I don't even know what that is, the hat. He's hitting me with a good game. Let's do one more Clock of Power for good measure. Hit him with a good game, and that's a really good showing on how to play that deck, robot with Clock of Power. But let's jump into one more game just to cap this video off and see if we can just continue to kind of show it off. We've been playing against guys with pretty low crit. Now we're playing against a guy with pretty high crit. It's still lower crit than me, but I still am unsure if this deck is as top tier as I would like it. I guess we have to combine out at least once. I was going to wait until my Snowflake. That would have been pretty greedy, but it would have been pretty funny at the same time. But I think this deck can be legit, all right? You need to find a way to really have enough mana to do everything that you want to do. But once you're all set up, you're in decent shape. Your clock is very, very useful on the ladder. People do not like playing against clock. It's probably the closest thing to Shaman, playing Shaman, because you're affecting the other person's board without actually playing Shaman. So that's always a good time. So let's just do this. I'm going to do that. Let's just combine out here. We can combine out here. We can combine out here. And I'm really liking this start. We got, oh yeah. We've got Puppeteer, which is not ideal, but that's okay. I don't think I'm going to level anybody up. It depends on where we get to on our merges and everything, but we have a rank 2, a rank 3, and a rank 1 Summoner. We've got our Snowflake we can hit right there. I'll just merge these guys out because that's actually going to be 5th rank, and now we can do that. Beautiful right there. And this is a really, really good start to the game, which is nice. It's a really good feeling because we're clearly going up against a good opponent. He's got a good deck. He's got high crit. He has 3 squares on his board, and he's also got Gadget, right? So this is the most legit deck you can play. It's either this or Cultist, right? That's what most people play. So the fact that we're actually having decent RNG as well makes it fun, okay? I can actually compete. He can actually compete. And we can kind of see who comes out on top. I'm unsure. We'll see. If we win this game, I'm going to say 100% I knew we would win this game. If we lose, I don't know. We got to blame it on something. It's hit Snowflake right there. But I think this is good. We actually don't really care about the guys on the squares. So maybe Puppeteer can move us to the right. Moved us to the left. But actually, we got a rank 3 on a square, which is fantastic. So let's get our robot up one time. I'm just going to start combining out a little bit. Let's try to get to rank 10. And then let's try to max out our robot because... our board looks really solid, like I said. We've already got a rank 3 robot. And we'll just keep on trying to fill our board using our mimes. Beautiful. On our rank 1s. Just like that. I'm actually going to do this. Let's hit our Snowflake. We got another one of these guys. We got another one of these guys. Another mime. Beautiful. Now, can we copy any of those? No, but we do have a mime. Oh, yes, we can. What am I talking about? There we go. So that's actually rank 10 right there. So let's get our robot up one time. Let's get our Clock of Power up. I'm actually going to do it twice because we have a couple of good Clocks of Power. And then let's just max out our robot. And this is maybe the best showcase that we've had so far. His deck looks good. I don't think there's anything that he would really want. He's missing 1 Blade Dancer on his deck. on his board, I should say, which isn't going to be the end of the world. Let's actually get our clock of power up to 4 too. I'm feeling good about leveling things up right now. We're actually taking things out pretty good right now. So, but yeah, his board looks good. Our board looks good. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. It's gonna come down to timely clock of power merges, I believe, which is pretty fun. Let's just do this. We're on our way to 15 now, and if we can get to 20, which I don't think we've gotten to 20 yet in this video, that would be pretty fun. So let's just combine out. Got a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. I don't even need to use my snowflake. Let's just hang out and build up some mana, and yeah, kind of take in stride what happens next. He took it out first. Blade Dancer has to have the single target, highest single target damage. I'm going to keep my clock of power at 4 right now, because I'm not too worried about it. Let's combine out there. Beautiful. I'm just going to do that for right now. I am going to do that. Oh, and we're going to do that. So that's rank 15. Just keep on going, I suppose. Another one of those guys. Let's do a clock just to do it, you know? And we can go here. I'm going to be greedy and do this. We can actually get one of those. Let's go here. Let's do that. Go here. We're on our way to 20, fellas. And there is 20. Which is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. His board's looking good. He does have Scrapper, so our board's going to look relatively similar for the rest of the game. But with Scrapper, his board's just going to look better and better and better, which is not ideal. Let's get our clock up because we don't really have a whole lot else to do. And maybe I'll just like hit him with a clock of power now just to see if that could do anything cool. Doesn't look like it'll do anything, but that's okay. I don't think Puppeteer will move us around, but this is the game that I was looking for, right? I was looking for somebody with like a good deck, good crit, going up against me and having good RNG. It didn't move us around. It almost moved us around. So now let's try and build some mana, and I don't know if it should be this wave or actually, you know what? This wave is a good opportunity. Okay, we got Bedlam this wave, coming up next wave. If we can catch this man slipping on Bedlam, I think I'm going to, like, when Bannerlord pops up, I think I'm going to do a clock. So let's actually just do one right now, because I don't know when Bannerlord comes. There's Vortex, okay. So let's just try and be annoying, all right? That's what we got to do at this point. Do I have any other rank 2s? I do not. So let's just do that. I do have a rank 1, don't I? Yes, I do. There it is. Okay, I guess we'll just do this. I don't even have another play to make. I guess we have to do... I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm just trying to get him off a little bit of how fast he's taking things out, but it didn't end up working out. Let's see if we actually kill Bedlam. 800 to go through. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh. I mean, our board still looks pretty decent. Alright, as you can see, we actually took the L at the end. Blade Dancer, ooh, we've got a flying strand right here. We got Blade Dancer was able to take us out. Let's check out the damage difference here. I think it would be a little bit interesting. Level 10 Blade Dancer. I am rocking a level 7 robot, which maybe I should have mentioned earlier, which is obviously it's pretty low level. So if you have a higher level robot, maybe this deck would work a little bit better for you. But yeah, I think a pretty good showing. Sorry about that cut. You guys didn't see the end. The camera that I had died, so I had to switch to a different camera, but that's okay. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.